Hey Eurovision fans, today we're checking out the rehearsal clips from semi-final number 2 of Eurovision 2025. We're going to go through and over-analyze what type of shoes they're wearing. So let's kiki. My name is Tom, I'm an Irish Eurovision analyst, and you can find all of this stuff on my Eurovision channel. Sorry for the change of scene, this should be my last one. I'm actually flying to Bal later today. Apologies that I didn't do a reaction to the second half of the second semi-final photos. I had 2 overnight flights. I'm dealing with jet lag as well. I've just flown from South America back to Europe. Tired.com. I'm just looking for some continuity in my life. By the way, sorry that there's a weight rack machine. My friend works out, so this is where he stores it. I'm just gonna go into these videos totally blind. Okay, let's get straight into it. First up is Australia. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, the first half of these songs I have seen the photos for, and then the second half I haven't. I'll tell you when we're starting to get to content that I haven't seen ever. Okay, this is Australia. Wanna know my secret bang? Ooh, so at the start of the song, oh, we've got some signs and things. It's giving me a little bit of Confide by Me by Kylie Minogue. He looks a little bit maybe too crazy. It's looking maybe a bit serial killery. So he needs to like control that character. But the milkshake machine looks amazing. The dances are wonderful. All these retro... the costume change. That was so seamless. I have to watch that back. And this new outfit is real, like proper porn star fabulous. Okay, I need to watch that back because I want to know how he did that switcheroo. That was so seamless. Yeah, we got that 70s diner floor. Oh, there's a puff of smoke and he takes off. It's such a fun transition. It's a new way to do it as opposed to like ripping anything off. Just using that smoke effect in the milkshake machine. Yeah, just a little bit awkward there at the start. That first 10 seconds, there's something in the character which is maybe a little bit too jittery. It just wasn't coming across as like that fun whimsy that we got in the pre-party. It's just a little bit more kind of crazy guy dressed up as a porn star. So yeah, just need to be like really careful with that characterization because this has to exude fun, joy, being welcome and carefree. So just don't want it to go into anything that's a little bit weird. But I love these little signs that say Milkshake Man at the start. It's reminding me of Confide in Me from Kylie Minogue, which is a really iconic Australian music video where there's someone doing like an infomercial on screen. She's selling her product and he's doing the same. I only saw one dancer there. Love the outfit, love the LEDs, giving like nice vibrant bursting colors. I still feel good about this. The reason you have rehearsals is so you can watch these things back, see how they come across on screen. So they will have seen that and said, okay, how can we make this characterization a little bit better, make adjustments? People were panicking after the first rehearsals about Netherlands because he missed that one bum note. If you saw my reaction, I heard the bum note and I totally moved on. You're allowed to make a bum note in a rehearsal. That's what you do them. You watch it back, you say, okay, is there something in the choreography that makes me hit that bum note? Can we change that so I feel more confident? Get him to stand more still so he can focus on the note at that point. So that's why you have the rehearsals. Don't panic. Plus, also, sorry to go on about Netherlands, but Netherlands song is so good. You can have a couple of bum notes and it's still one of the best songs in the contest this year. So don't panic, Dutch people. Don't panic, Australian people. If you've got a great song, that seems to be the single most biggest indicator that you're going to qualify. This is a really great package. I'm not at panic stations yet. Plus that costume change was really fun. I think he's having another costume change. Is he going to go back into the milkshake machine again and puff into his clothes are going to come off? Okay, his song number 2 is Montenegro. Montenegro, wanna know my secret bang? Ooh, beautiful smoke. This dress looking very epic avant-garde. All the lights focus on her. Yeah, it's looking maybe a little bit standard ballad. I'm not seeing anything like super wow. The camera cuts are not like weird or... Okay, we've got this Libra sign coming out of her. I don't think people are getting some songs about though. Oh, that was cool though. The sword came down and up through. So that's the type of stuff we need. That kind of like high end. I don't know if people are really going to get the meaning of the song. I have to admit, I've never been able to pick it up from the staging. That looked chic and cool. I don't know, I feel like maybe it needs a little bit more of an X factor though if it's going to be competitive. Just maybe like risky or just some odd camera angles, some looking up weird or overheads or just something that makes it feel really different. You know, last year with Bambi Thug That, this spinning thing was such a great way to open up the song and just feel like this is going to be weird and different. Yeah, that looks solid. I feel like it's in the category of other people start messing up or not being received very well. Montenegro can possibly slowly rise up just from being a solid alternative, but I'm not getting like we are center stage, you have to give us a place. It's more fingers crossed, couple of people trip, we can maybe get in. It's not feeling risky enough for me to be competitive. I need a small clip. All of these clips are 30 seconds. There's still 2 minutes 30. Maybe the other 2 minutes is bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Non-stop wow fest. Nobody is completely written off until we see this. Oh my God, this seat's so uncomfortable. Next up is something I'm very excited for. It's Ireland, Marvin Dietman, and Emmy. One number, say goodbye. Is this kind of halfway through? And we see that fabulous constellation dog, which went down really well in the community. We still got the tag whaling, wagtailing. Oh, we still have that LED. Damn, I thought it was gone. It looks a little bit more natural. It still looks AI. Okay, into the key change. And we've got a little bit of pyro. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that those LEDs aren't completely new. So we have the new constellation one, but we have the old ones from the pre-party, which I just didn't like. I just think that marching looks too artificial. I wish they'd just gotten a real person to do it and maybe sped it up so it looked cooler, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the AI feel of it is not great. That was fine. I think my confidence was low before I saw rehearsals and it really went up, and now it's still higher, but it's just gone down a little bit. I was kind of hoping to see some more chic, cool new stuff, and that just looks like glammed up Euro song. And then we still have the LEDs from the pre-party. So yeah, let's wait and see the full thing. I kind of preferred before I saw that because I was a little bit more like, woo, on cloud 9. And now I'm on cloud like 7 or 6. I'm still on the cloud though. I'm still having a party in the sky. It's just, I wish I was on a higher numbered cloud. Okay, fourth up is Latvia. Absolutely stunning pictures. They won the pictures for me of all the, well, I didn't see the last quarter. Let's hope they can convert that into a wow staging as well. This is Latvia one, and I'm a super bang. Oh, their crowns are flashing. Okay, that's a cute effect. Yeah, and it's giving really like an ice glaze effect as well. Yeah, this looks really hypnotic. The way that they're moving is fabulous. Ooh, oh wow. It's very hypnotic, it's very magical. Oh, and look at that slow camera pan. That is absolutely divine. Like they're frozen in time and you're going around. That is, oh, so seductive. I think I read that all the choreography is the same from Supernova. But the thing is, you look at that camera angle where they're slowly panning around. That's magical. Oh, it's so magical because they're frozen in time as these ice princesses in the nymph forest. And then you have this slow pan around them and they're all holding their position perfectly. Let me go in for a second look. Oh, there's just small looks of those eyes to the camera. Wonderful. That last image is absolutely fabulous. Oh, I'm so obsessed with that slow pan around. If the whole performance now is filmed with this type of like high level videography, I'm feeling much better about Latvia. Now, they didn't jump much after the pictures. They were 14th, and I think they went up to 13th and then back down to 14th again. I kind of get that because pictures is not enough information. We know what happened with Lazara with France in 2023, where the pictures looked incredible, and then the actual performance was just a little bit too static and flat. So I get it. I think that looks so magical. I think it's going to transport people. I think a lot of people are just going to feel a totally different energy from this. Very unique, very easy to remember as well, because it's 6 ladies on stage. That alone is a grouping that's very unique. And then they've got the folk element, and then they've got the ice queen fairies, and then they've got this beautiful videography where you're in this totally. I like how the camera cuts are close as well. We're not getting any audience. I don't want to see a single person in the audience. I don't want to see any flags or hammers. I want to be in my magical fairy world, just without the meitas. I started saying it wrong again. Meitas. Oh my God, this word's gonna kill me because I'm accidentally swearing if I say it wrong. Sorry, Latvians, for swearing. Okay, fifth up is Armenia. Hopefully you see some lots of action packed. Start of the clip looks like he's already got his top off, so I'm guessing we're near the end. Harg, wanna know my secret bang? Ooh, like it's very Sweden light show, isn't it? He's on the treadmill. I don't know, does that work? That bit where he goes back is cool. When he's running on the treadmill, it is giving running on a treadmill vibes. Like, quite literally. They've gone like at this kind of effect on the camera as well. His energy is fantastic. He's energetic. He's giving 100%. The bits where he travels across the screen are really cool. Let me watch that again. It was giving very much Sweden, like Benjamin Grosso from a couple of years ago. One number secret bang, watch again. Very black and white. We've got a black and white filter on the screen as well. Yeah, just when he's running, it's looking a tiny bit treadmill goofy. The bits where he gets pulled back are cool. And this like real blitzing effect from the lights is super cool as well. I appreciate that it looks very different. I think this is good because Armenia were low down in the odds now. They've gone for a staging which it's very impactful. because we've got this big lights effect, this kind of glared effect on the camera that's kind of like a smudge effect. Yeah, when he's just like running, I don't know. I don't want to see the treadmill then. Maybe they could cut the treadmill out. I'm literally just like looking at the treadmill and saying this guy's come to Eurovision to do some cardio. But the bits, for example, where he stands still and then the treadmill pulls him across the screen looks really, really cool. He's giving 100% energy, got a bit of a rock feel to it, even though it's not a rock song. You'll feel like this is a little bit of a wild card. I would love to see some casuals react to this. Like, do they actually like it? Do they like the song? Do they like the whole feel that they're getting? Because I feel so 50-50 about this. You know, I could even see this qualifying quite easily, or I could see it flopping. Like that range, I see anything from 6th place to like 14th place. That all of those seem viable to me. This second semifinal is so hard to call. It's all going to make sense in hindsight. We're going to look back at the results and go, of course that person qualified. Okay, but that was exciting though. I like that. I feel like he's in the mix. I feel like Montenegro is very much waiting for the other people to slip up, and I'm not seeing big slip-ups right now, which is bad news for them. 6th up is Austria, one of our potential winners this year. 3-1 number bang. Black and white. Oh, he's in like a blanket. This is right at the start. Interesting now, very poor lighting on his face, giving a little bit of mystery, and then we get this one like lighthouse effect. Oh, there's the boat. Okay, so it's very much storytelling, very cinematic. Lots of cinema references here. Oh, that boat is magic. How's it moving? Let me go in for a second. Let me turn the brightness up maximum. Oh, it is maximum. Boo. Let me get another look in. A little bit breathy in the vocal. Wouldn't mind just taking the mic away between breaths. Yeah, that bow coming down is really, really, really cute. He's acting well. I'm believing his facial expressions big time. Sorry, that witchcraft, that boat. It might make sense when I see it. Right now, I'm spooked. How is that boat moving around? Is it through magnets? I'm sure there's a string or something, but I can't see it on the screen, so... Yeah, very, very exciting. It looks ambitious. There's going to be storytelling. It's got a very, very different feel. This intimate, him sitting down. He's acting very well. Very, very believable. And you can see that because he wrote the song with Taya, from Taya and Selena. So that's one of the advantages, is when you write the package yourself, it's very real emotions that you're tapping into. So it's easier to convey that message on stage because you really feel and believe it. Still feel like this is a contender to win. They showed at the start of the song. So I feel like they're being strategic, holding some important cards close to their chest for later, because I think there's a big climax coming at the end. We didn't get to see the boat, we didn't get to see him standing up on it, and the wind effect. So this is like probably the least exciting part of the song, and they've purposely shown that because I think they want to save the big parts for later. I think they probably want their momentum later on in the week. They're going to be getting their momentum on Thursday, which is a pretty great time. Okay, 7th up is Greece. Exciting. A little bit of, some people are a little bit worried about this, so let's have a big old deep look. One bang. It looks like we're getting, is that Hera or Aphrodite? We're getting some doves flying across. Those look pretty good. Styling wise, she's still got the hair back. I don't know. I just don't think it works. It's giving Alphaba. We've got some red now. So we're mixing between blue and red. Love the red vortex on the ground. That's really pretty. And that background's gorgeous as well. These sparse rocks give me a little bit of Ramonda with the white hope floating around. So there were really beautiful LEDs there. Let me go back to the start again. I hate the dress. Let's just establish that. I don't like the dress. I don't think it's flattering on her, but it does mix into the rock well. This shape at the start where the dress is kind of like melding into the rock looks nice. Styling with the hair, I don't know. It's just with the hair back and the glasses, it's just, I'd even just like them to have the hair back, but then just have like a little bit of an architectural piece or something, and put it into maybe a shape that's significant to the song. I don't know. There's something about it, just hair slicked back. It just looks a bit too quick. Maybe it did take a lot of work, but I'm not feeling the work in the hairstyle. Her choreo is good. She's hitting her marks and her voice sounds clean. So she's performing well. I just feel like the team's decisions are maybe a bit off. The strength of the song is still there, obviously. Yeah, that effect with the red on green and the grey background is really pretty. And that grey-red mix is unique. Yeah, I still think that's got a good shot. I just feel like they're kind of just making their lives a little bit harder from some of these decisions which are so controllable. Just fix up her personal styling. Yeah, I think the hair, I don't know if they can just change the trim of the dress a little bit. It's just a bit too frumpy for me. But she's giving a great performance. I like the LEDs. I wouldn't say I'm worried about Greece. I was quite sure it was going to qualify before, and now I'm still sure, but shouldn't be hesitating, basically. Okay, Lithuania, Catharsis, one of the numbers. Bang. Okay, we know a lot of what we're going to be seeing here. Oh, Amelia doesn't look happy. So we're getting chaos in the camera here. It does look different. This is, oh, the wind machine's fabulous. Yeah, this looks very atmospheric. It looks like the end of the world. It's polka pocket lipstick. Oh, wow. Really slow pan into his eye. That's super cool. Very intense. So this is some new elements. The actual LEDs and all is Eurovision.lt, but they're mixing it with the camera angles. They're giving a real raw, authentic feel. That was really, really, really nice. We've got some cracks on the LED floor as well. That's a new aspect we didn't have in Eurovision.lt. Yeah, I love the kiss. I love this lighting effect. And then this slow pan into Lucas is fabulous, so intense. It's just giving them a different feel. They are super unique this year, and it's just setting them apart. Really, really, really nice. I'll be very disappointed if we don't see this in the final. Okay, that was wonderful. Again, not loads of new information in terms of visuals because it's what we got before, which was great. No reason to change it. New thing is the camera cuts, which looks super cool. Different, a little bit shaky, a little bit raw. Less clean than everyone else's, more smooth and kind of more choreographed. This is a bit more spilling your soul. So the camera work fits with the feel of the song. Really, really great. Who comes straight afterwards? Is it Denmark? Let's just go through. Okay, so this point down now, all of these reactions are fresh.com. I haven't seen any photos. I literally didn't even spoil myself. I'm going in 100%. So I'm seeing all the costumes, all the outfits, everything for the first time. It's going to be emotional overload. Let's start with Georgia to wing myself in slowly. Georgia, want to know my sticker bang? Okay, I'm getting a little bit of vaudeville circus from this outfit. And we're getting Georgia, like watercolors. Oh, and we're getting a little bit of orange, some red, and we're getting the traditional dancers, I believe. Okay, so I'm glad they're not standing still. She's moving around. She's performing this on the go. She's got a Britney mic. We've got this red circle. Voice is fantastic. We expected that. These dancers look great outfits. Okay, that's interesting. Now, I have to admit, I think if they'd gone her standing still, not moving, and people just going around it, I think I've done. I think they've given themselves a teeny tiny, like very, very mini possibility there because she's dynamic in that. I think I saw a photo as well of her wearing a white dress, a big white dress. That looked very Junior Eurovision to me, I'm going to be real. But that's probably because Junior Eurovision used a lot of cultural dress and she was probably wearing a traditional dress. That's probably why it reminds me of that. Because Georgia obviously very strong in Junior Eurovision. She must have a reveal at some point. The fact that she's on the move, they've taken advantage of the fact how strong her voice is. She can move around and still hold a note. So that's clever. I'm not saying that this is in, but I'm saying this is not like absolutely dead out. Color palette wise, what we're getting reds. I actually like the outfit. That watercolor of the mountains does feel a bit Junior Eurovision to me. The red ring looks cool. I don't know. This could be a bit of a wild card. This is an upgrade for me. Definitely from the package that we had prior to the show. A lot of circles. We got these orange circles now. Different enough. I still think it will be a huge long shot, but not completely out. Next up is the moment of truth. Denmark. Am I going to go on a blood-curdling, blood pressure rant, or am I going to be ecstatically goop? Come on, Cecile, I'm rooting for you. Want to know my sticker bang? Okay, blue dress. Kind of feels like a homage to what she was wearing at DMGP. Oh, dancers.com. We got lots of them on the stage. Where's the hallucination? Oh, yes, okay. They're kind of like bending anywhere right. There you go. There's a bit of hallucination. Oh, and they're flipping. That's good. It could be bigger and more wow, but it's something. We've got an actual starting point of these dancers going in weird contorted positions. Yeah, they're like, it looks like their feet are strapped into the ground so they can move around. We've got a wind machine on her cloak. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to go back for a second look before I start getting gooped, but let's go. Vocals flawless. We knew that was going to happen. Color palette is blue and pink. You know how I feel about that. No need to elaborate. Okay, look, there's something there. The dancers are bending. I hope we're going to get some like mirror effects or weird mirror things at some point. I just want a little bit more trippiness. I did like the thing that they're bending in weird ways, but if that's the only trick that we're getting for 3 minutes, that's not enough. But it's better than nothing. She's not standing on a box doing nothing with a laser on her face. Baby steps with the Danish delegation. They have one idea this year which beats the previous total of 0. Only 30 seconds. We have 2:30 left. I just hope there's a couple more ideas going on, even if they're on camera tricks. Like we've seen other people doing tricks as well. You know, Parg kind of had a trick where Tremo bowled him past. That's a hallucination style trick. These are the type of small things that they need to be using. So Sal's great. We know that she's going to give a very solid performance. Outfit-wise, it's fine. It's giving a little bit of ice skater to me. I think that blue, I don't know. I would have had something metallic. Again, give me hallucination vibe. Almost like the silver that Emmy has on her boots, where it gives that metallic effect. I'm not saying have her in a big silver metallic thing, but just maybe even a blue metallic. Something that gives like a trippy effect when the light hits it. I don't know. I just still think the Danish delegation's really, really weak. Let's wait until we see the full thing. I'm not like full, this is the worst thing ever. The potential for a song called Hallucination is absolutely just sky high. If you want to take your sweet ass time coming up with concepts, then put Dance MGP in January and then give yourself 2 months to come up with the concepts. They have it very, very late. They give themselves a week to come up with staging because they don't do it in the national final. And this is the result is that I can only see one idea on the stage there. Maybe they're saving them for later. I hope that they are. Would love to see Sestala in the final. She deserves to be there. Okay, let's go Malta. This is Miriana, one number. Say goodbye. Okay, she's gone for red, bit of purple and blue. Oh, and we got some legs. Oh, okay, that's a bit on the nose. Outfit looks really wonderful though. Looks beautiful in the light. And we get vocals sound really good. She's been getting better at this throughout the season. All this practice she's had at the pre-parties. Oh, and it looks like that dads will have changed their outfit. They're going a little bit more boudoir. Okay, big note. Oh, we didn't get to see that. Okay, let me go again. I have to admit, the legs being up like that, I don't know. I suppose it's giving a little bit of Moulin Rouge feel. It's a bit, I don't know, when the legs come down, it's maybe a bit too on the nose. It's very much Moulin Rouge. That seems to be the theme. We're getting a lot of like red and feathers. I don't know, like I'm generally positive about that. If you compare that to the Malta Song Contest where we were at that point, this looks more expensive. It looks a bit more thought out. Plus, we haven't seen the start of the song. That's the bit I want to change the most. I didn't like the outfits at the start of the Malta Song Contest, so we haven't seen that. So that's the thing I feel like has the most space for an upgrade. And then the end, we know it's going to be iconic because it's going to be bouncing on the Swiss pole. So that's wonderful. So we're going to see in the middle bit. Yeah, it looked better. Just the legs thing was maybe, I don't know, just a bit necessary maybe. I think get the legs, but maybe just have them a little bit more innocent and playful instead of like spreading the legs. We've already got enough provocative things in the song. If you just kind of go like too much into that, then I think you might actually put people off. So maybe just like pulling back a tiny bit. Maybe they're just like, F it, let's just go all in. We're having trouble qualifying lately. Let's just go full into that kind of riskiness and then let people decide. Who's next? Oh my god, let's go to Czechia. Oh, one of my favorites this year, Adonis, one Super Bang. Ooh, very royal feel, like he's in a castle. Oh, look at the microphone. Oh, that's so extra. Is it a bat or a pineapple? His outfit is very royal ballroom chic. Okay, so we're near the start of the song. He's got a great kind of like rock energy on stage, like Grezula from Melfest. LEDs are giving a little bit of Harkonnen. He's great on camera. When he gets up close, he's really, really good at emoting. Okay, not too much information there. I want to see a little bit more LEDs. Yeah, the LEDs is very Harkonnen, if you're a Dune fan. He's great. Love the eyeliner. Love his outfit with the gloves on, looking super chic and expensive. Microphone is a big risk there. Is it? I think it's a bat, is it? He's great though. You can see his performance ability in there. Even just doing the chorus, the way he bends his legs. He's got a real sultriness and professionalism on stage. Okay, yeah, I feel good about that. Again, another song where the dance break's going to be huge and the last 30 seconds. So reminding me of Austria, that they're purposefully showing something early on to whet your appetite, give you a sense of the feel of what's coming up, but the big things are coming later. So I'm still excited. I think this dropped down the odds a little bit. Hopefully not because of that clip, because that clip I feel like is purposefully whetting your appetite. The more exciting stuff is coming later. LEDs, black and white, very, very, very sinister. Hopefully there'll be like a bit of a mood shift towards the later part of the song. Okay, who's next? I think, let's go to Luxembourg. This is Laura Thorne, one number Super Bang. Okay, LEDs are huge for me now. They look a little bit glammed up. Are we giving Dollhouse? Outfit I like, actually. It feels nostalgic, chic. Okay, yeah, I think it's a Dollhouse, is it? I like her hair as well, and the dancers we have are wonderful. Oh, I love it, giving a little bit of marionette. Yeah, I feel like this is leaning into the demographic it needs to. It's giving a little bit of NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye. And then we're getting a lot of doll movements. It is bordering on goofy a couple of times, but I feel like the net feel is nostalgic, fun, whimsical. I feel like this is such a strong competition with Ireland. Are both of them going to get through? What do you think? Leave me a comment down below. Are both Ireland and Luxembourg going to get through? Are they just so in each other's niche that it's got to be one or the other? Yeah, the LEDs look more expensive. Actually, I do like the LEDs. I feel like the LEDs in the Luxembourg Song Contest were too childlike. This feels like both adults and children could like it. Yeah, I think this is good. This is actually one of the more successful rehearsals for me. It is goofy, but I think goofiness is part of the package. It's nostalgic, it's whimsy. It's self-referential. And Laura's doing great on stage. She looks great. She's got good character. Her voice sounds good. That was a good rehearsal for me. I like that kind of dancing. I like that kind of like over-exaggerated pop dancing where we're really getting into the marionettes. Okay, next up is Israel. Same as last year. I'm not covering Israel because nothing's really changed since last year. I'll reevaluate the situation again next year. Next up is Serbia. Oh my goodness, Serbia. I think I saw a small spoiler about this one. Serbia won number 6. Vera dragging him on the floor. He's competitive. I'm not surprised that he's willing to do crazy things. That's impactful. Dragging this poor guy. And then we have 4 male dancers. This is very extra. It's very melodramatic. He's got this red outfit on, hair back, voice impeccable. You can't write off Serbia ever. Like, the song is not strong, but this is a really great package. This is what I've been saying non-stop all season. You do not come top 11 in every semi-final you've ever been in without being strong. That is taking a song which, let's be real, is not in the top 10 songs in the semi-final, but that's a package that looks like it's in the top 10. So I'm not saying this is definitely going through, but I think you can't write off Serbia yet. I think even if this doesn't qualify, it'll be pretty close as well. I don't like the song, I never listened to it, and I was entertained there for 30 seconds. I was like, what's going to come next? I was like kind of a little bit like gripped. What are they going to do next? They're dragging him along the floor. What's coming afterwards? It's just the melodrama, the excitement. Plus, I think some people might like the song. It's very nostalgic. If you want songs from the 90s, the noughties, people who kind of yearn for like less props and less glitz and glam and craziness and want something a little bit more familiar. Let me have a second look. The dragging on the floor is crazy. Does it have anything to do with the song? I don't think so. Does anybody care? No, I don't think they care either. Very much red and dark blue color palette with some black lighting tones. Yeah, giving storm and turmoil. LEDs look nice. It's frantic. It's kind of chaotic. You would almost not remember it as a ballad afterwards because it's kind of exciting what's going on. There's a lot of tumultuousness. Yeah, I feel like that's good. This semi-final is an absolute nightmare to call. Okay, last up, so excited. It is Finland. Reykjavik man. Wanna know my secret bang? Ooh, is she going for pink and black? We've got the big, beautiful Erica font. She's so amazing. I saw a rehearsal of her versing this and every single move is planned. It's fabulous. She's got that boss energy. We need it. Yes. She's changed the mic. It's a little bit different. She's still stroking it a little bit. Yeah, this is looking really expensive, really editorial, big-ass concert feel. And she's got that boss energy. She's in control. So crucial for the song. Oh yeah, that little hip thrust at the end. Wonderful. This song is all about her and how she sells that she is the #1 big ass boss in the arena. Don't mess with Reykjavik man or she's gonna put you in your place. That's the energy I got from that. Really fabulous. She's had to make some modifications to her outfit, which is really disappointing that there appears to be this double standard that other countries are light show but and she's not. She has to cover it up. Really not great. But she's not letting that affect her. She's coming on stage. She's domineering. Let me just go and look at light color again. So we get some pinks, some whites, some oranges. It does look different. She sounds good. The outfit's wonderful. It still goes across the spirit of the song, but you see they've had to like make it more family friendly. It's family friendly dominatrix Erica chic. Yeah, wonderful. This epic light show. It's giving a little bit of 80s, 90s rock concert vibe as well. Yeah, wonderful. And then also another aspect is we have what's she going to do at the end. Is she going to get up on the mic? There's a surprise coming up. So we can see that now with the 3 of the songs now which have big wow moments. Czechia, Finland and Austria. They're saving that for later. Very wise. You don't want to give away all of your juicy promotional secrets. You want to portion them out and then deliver them slowly. Okay, looking back, I'm not going to look at names. Who do I remember? Obviously I remember Reykjavik because I just saw her like 20 seconds ago. Czechia, I do remember that as well. I was getting atmosphere. Do you know what I remember? Armenia. It looks so different. The running, the light effect. I remember Serbia. Obviously the ones that just happened, I remember easier. But that's also how televoters are. Keep in mind now there, and I only saw 30 seconds. They're seeing 3 minutes, so it's more drawn out. It's been longer since they saw the first song. Saying that, I think of Montenegro. I don't think I would have remembered Montenegro if I didn't give myself that verbal cue there. Australia, love the outfit change. Just need to work on the character. Denmark, yeah, the dancer thing looks cool. Is it enough? I don't think so. And I think that if this does non-qualify, it's just so qualifiable. There's so many more fun things that they could have done. Hopefully we see those when we see the full clip. Who else jumps out? Okay, this is bad now. The other ones now, I'm not remembering them as easily. Georgia, I remember Georgia with the ring. I remember Latvia looked absolutely sublime. Lithuania looked wonderful as well. Really cool camera work for both of Lithuania and Latvia, elevating with how the camera work looks, just making it different from the national final. Both of them are very similar to their national final performances, but elevation in this really, really high, beautiful production with this unique camera work that gives it a different feel. Really want to see both of those in the final. I'd love to see all three Baltics in the final. It happened last year, and then it usually didn't happen because of Latvia. So Latvia are usually the ones who aren't participating in the final for the Baltics. But hopefully we see all three again this year. Who are my winners of the clips for this one? I don't have an outright winner. Last video, Belgium won. Absolutely, definitely. This one feels a little bit less obvious. I'm going to give a little bit of a win. I'm going to give a small win to Serbia because that's looking qualifiable from a position that wasn't great before. They've turned like a dull ballad, put like a dull kind of dated ballad, and they've made it look kind of like an exciting stage show. Maybe it'll be too busy. We'll have to wait and see, but it looks like there's something going on. Lithuania looked great. Latvia looked great. Austria, too early to tell. I need to see more, but very intrigued. I'm intrigued in the risk and how it's going to pay off. And that's what you need to do if you're a potential winner. Erica Wiekman, fabulous energy. Georgia stepping up as well. This is too many winners. I'm just naming everyone in the semi-final. Georgia, though, I did feel like elevated. That was like the right type of risk to take. Her standing still 3 minutes, absolutely definite non-qualifier. Now I'm not so sure. And Czechia, I think, wonderful as well. Everyone else, I've got like smallness. Luxembourg, I think, was pretty strong also. Okay, Tom, you have to pick one person. Who's your winner? I'm just going to say my winner's Erica Wiekman. I think if you overall and just like delete all the information I knew before the show, if I was just looking at those for the first time, I would say Erica Wiekman there looks really, really wonderful. The control that she has on the stage, this powerful energy, is really, really wonderful. So I'm going to say that she is my winner of the semi-final 2 clips. Who's your winner though? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I am making my way to Basel today. I can sleep in the same bed for 2 consecutive nights. What so exciting. And of course, I'm going to be reporting to you all the juicy stuff on Basel. Make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm going to be posting more photos. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting on PayPal and Buy Me Coffee. If you want to support the channel, I'll leave a QR code over here and a link in the description. And of course, thank you to my wonderful patrons for patronizing me from all around the world. On my Patreon, you can find so much stuff, like just jam-packed full of stuff. Go check it out. It's like Laura Thorne's trunk of toys full of stuff. But of course, thank you so much just for being here. I'll see you in another Eurovision analysis video very, very, very soon. Goodbye.